Good morning, everyone. This is Royce Miller. Come back at you with yet another Let's Try. And today on the docket we have Capriotti's Italian subs, or whatever, sandwich shop, whatever you call it. And what is it on the docket today? Well, it is the American Wagyu roast beef. You see, while recording the Thanksgiving special for this year, I noticed on the online menu that they had a new item. A strange, an American, where it's American Wagyu beef, but in a roast beef sandwich. And so I thought, why not? I couldn't do it at the time because I was already ordering. Well, you'll see on Thursday. But I decided to go back today, and I have it right here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Let's take a look under the hood. Oh, goopy. Ooh. This appears to be oil and mustard as main ingredients. So let's try it. Ooh. I ordered this as is, even with the onions. I want it to be expressed as a whole project. Man, those onions are potent, though. Let's isolate some of this roast beef, though. I want to see what this Wagyu is all about. I mean, to my taste buds, it just tastes like normal roast beef, but it is very tender. And, that is kind of the thing behind Wagyu, right? Is that so? The idea behind Wagyu beef is that it's got very marbled fat. So, the fat is interspersed in the muscle tissue. In Japan, they will literally feed cows wine to get them, and cows in Japan, the cows that are raised for Wagyu beef lead an unfettered lifestyle. The Wagyu beef cows, especially in Kobe, are probably treated better than most Americans, let alone the rest of the world. Honestly, the Italian seasoning is really helping this a lot. Like hold on, sorry. Excuse me. They have some kind of olive oil. They have some kind of at some Italian restaurants they do this olive oil dipping sauce where it's they put dried garlic and stuff in it and it tastes really good. Something akin to that is on this sandwich and it tastes amazing. Whoever did the sandwich was a little was a little uneven with the meat placement, but I don't judge for that. Sandwich artistry is a surprisingly hard job. As someone who's never made a decent sandwich in their life, not presentable, not good looking, when did Kobe beef become such a big thing? Or rather, Wagyu beef. I'm pretty sure Wagyu means beef. So, I'm basically doing the language version of saying ATM machine. Like, if I think back, I think I probably first heard about uh, Wagyu and especially Kobe beef from Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmer. He went to Japan and he tried Kobe beef and he even had it raw. Which, I mean, you know, steak tartare exists. But, and like, that's supposed to be how tender it is. Like, even raw, it melts in your mouth. Like here. There's a very rare blush on this, well, medium rare blush on this roast beef. As there is on most roast beefs that you get in at a deli. Oh, Lord. You know, I thought I'd learned my lesson yesterday. Getting an 8-inch or a 10-inch sub and a side from Capriotti's, but man, somehow I forgot just how bready these are in 24 hours. You know, I don't like onion, but the red onion on this actually does work a lot. Nice little pop. The only time I like onions is when they're either deep fried, caramelized, or have been left on a sandwich so long that they've turned to mush. I should try pickled onions sometime. Man, I usually complain about like sandwiches not having enough meat on it, but my sandwich is packed with meat and vegetables and sauce. Pardon me just a second. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. And well, I'm willing to do a lot of bodily functions on this camera. Blowing my nose is one of them. Ooh. Had a bit of oregano in that bite. Like, there's a lot of good seasoning on this sandwich. This is like what, you know, this tastes like how Subway smells when they're baking their Italian herbs and cheese bread. And that's a compliment. Like, I know a lot of people don't like the way Subway smells, but I actually do like it. Because I can tell that they are baking fresh bread in there. Granted, it's, you know, like, chemically preserved and conditioned bread, where it's, like, pre-made and stuff, but I like it. Honestly, the one problem is this sub roll is so big. I feel so miserably full right now. And like, you're my critics are probably like, and just save the rest for later. And I'm like, I'm not saving 5 bites for later. Oh. You know, the only time I ever had Kobe beef allegedly was back when my mom had a good job. We used to go to the Cheesecake Factory in Omaha, and they had this uh, Kobe beef burger, which I don't know if it was real Kobe beef or not. Who knows? Mm. Honestly, it's saying something about the sandwich, about like how good the sandwich is, when the meat wasn't even the best part. Because like I tell you that like seasoned oil or whatever that they had it in was the bomb. That's the only reason I kept going. If I'm being honest, like I'm about to pass out from how full I am. Ugh. Oh, oh Lord. Hope you guys enjoyed 2 Capriotti's videos in a row. Y'all have a good one. This is Royce Miller. I'm out. See ya tomorrow.